My all-time favorite types of melodies to make are sad melodies, and my favorite VST to use is Electra X. And recently I put out a new Electra X bank with my homie Troy Vicious only on presetsupply.com. So here's how you can make a sad melody using only sounds from that bank. So to make sad melodies, your progression is super important. A really common progression for sad melodies is a 1-6-3 progression like I have here, and oftentimes I like to add some variation to it like I did here by going back to the 6. When you're building chords for sad melodies, it's really important to keep your notes similar throughout. So here I have my G repeating throughout, and this is the 5th of the scale, and I have the same thing for the 3rd of the scale. So for the 6th chord, this actually makes it imply a 7th, and for the 3rd chord here, this would actually make it a dyad. And a dyad is when you just have the 1st and the 3rd. As well, the 1-6-3 chord progression is so good for sad melodies because it's descending. For sad melodies, I usually like to space out my notes for the chords, and oftentimes I do this just by delaying the 3rd a little bit like I did here. I feel this gives the bass notes more room to shine, and it really helps set the mood of the melody. Adding in filler notes can really help transition the chords. So for example, here I'm trying to transition into the 3rd, and to do that I'm using what would be the 5th note of the 3rd, but because this is a dyad, that note is not being played there. However, this leads to an expectation that that note will be there, and when it's not, it kind of gives us an empty feeling. To make your counter melody, it's really important to keep it simple, and by simple it's important to keep it rhythmically simple. So as you can see here, my rhythm is repeating over here. The only thing that's changing is the notes that I'm playing. And to maintain a sad vibe, I'm having this section descend, and over here it's ascending initially, but then descending afterwards to maintain that sad vibe. As well, it's really important with sad melodies to leave some good space. Sad melodies can be in higher BPMs, but having the melody feel a bit sparse leaves the listener feel a little empty, and these are all things that kind of lead into a sad feeling. I layered this bell in there. I just thought it filled up some of the frequencies really nicely and transitioned well after the counter melody would play. So it's kind of playing off the counter melody a little bit. And then I layered the bass notes of the chords, as well as the top note of the chords, with a pad. I did this mainly to fill out some of the frequencies and space that gets left out by the other instruments. Again, all the sounds in this melody are from my new Desire Electra X sound bank with Troy Vicious. You can get the sound bank now only on presetsupply.com. I also want to say a big thank you to the channel members displayed on screen right now. If you want to become a channel member and gain access to exclusive perks, press the join button down below. And also don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And here's the full thing.